Good morning, welcome to chapter 9 of our reading comprehension practice. We are reading Judy Moody Saves the World. On chapter 8, we saw how Judy did not win the crazy strip contest, but Sting did. How exciting, huh? That didn't make Judy very happy. She was a little bit jealous. Let's continue reading and see what happens. Chapter 9. Project Pencil. Pencil. The next morning and the next one after that, Judy woke up feeling like a slot moth. She could hardly make herself get out of bed. Saving the world was not going so well. She had done anything really important, like heal the world with her own crazy strips. So far, she had only saved 4 banana peels, a lunch bag, and a toad. On Friday morning, Judy ate her non-garbage breakfast in silence. She picked her non-garbage lunch by herself. She did not say a word when Stink stuck crazy strips all over her arms, elbows, knees, and chin. "Those crazy strips itch," said Stink, peeling off the one in her elbow. Judy couldn't stand it one more minute. "If those were my crazy strips," said Judy, "I'll be happy to itch. I would not scratch once, and I would never, not ever peel it off. Not even in the bathtub." In school, Judy did not raise her hands once. She did not pass a note to Frank. She did nothing but chew her grouchy pencil all through spelling. She, Judy Moody, was in a pencil snapping mood. When it was time for science, Mr. Todd took off his watch and said, "I want everybody to sit still for 60 seconds. I'll time you." And the minute was up, Mr. Todd said, "In that minute, 100 acres of trees in the rainforest were just destroyed. That's 70 football fields." "No way," went through the class. "We all depend on the rainforest," said Mr. Todd, "for things we eat and wear and use every single day. Think about it. Even your wooden pencil and rubber eraser could be from the rainforest. 98% of the settled wood used the pencil comes from rainforest trees." Judy stopped chewing on her gougy pencil. She stared at it. The gougy face looked even grouchier. The pencil used to be a tree, a rainforest tree. She, Judy Moody, would never, ever use a pencil again, not even a gougy pencil. "If we help save the rainforest, we help save the planet," said Mr. Todd. Suddenly, Judy had a plan. A perfect save-the-world plan. All she had to do was keep recess. When all the kids hurried outside to the playground, Judy sneaked back to the classroom. This was her big chance. Inside each desk, there was a pencil holder. Judy raced around the room and took all the pencils from the desk. Judy raced around the room and took all the pencils from each desk. Then she hid them inside the flower vase. As soon as recess was over, it was time for math. "Take out your workbooks," said Mr. Todd. "Let's get those pencils working." Uh-oh, Judy thought. "Hey, my pencil is gone." "Mine too. Mine was right there. Mr. Todd, Mr. Todd, somebody stole our pencils." The whole class was in an uproar. "Okay, is somebody playing a joke?" asked Mr. Todd. Nobody answered. "Do any of you know anything about missing pencils?" Judy kept her head down and pretended to work on her math problems. Brad looked at Judy. She was the only one not complaining about her missing pencil. And she was doing math problems with a P-E-N. "Pencil thief!" Brad yelled, pointing at her. "Judy Moody stole all of our pencils." On the next page, you can see how everyone is blaming Judy for stealing the pencils. Judy felt the eyes of 21 third-grade pencils lovers turn to glare at her. "Judy," Mr. Todd came over to her desk. "What do you know about the missing pencils?" "Okay, I took them," Judy confessed, "because I think we should stop using pencils." "Stop using pencils? That's nuts," Brad said. "To help save the rainforest," said Judy. Class, what do you think?" asked Mr. Todd. "We just want our pencils back," said Leo. Judy could not believe those third-grade pencils freaks. Were they in the ozone? They did not care that 70 football fields of trees a minute were being cut down. She wished they would all move to Pennsylvania. "I think we should save the rainforest," said Frank. "Me too," said Haley. "Me three," said Rocky. "Yeah, but we cannot just give up pencils forever," said Randy. "We have to write stuff and erase like in math. How can we save the world without math?" "Maybe we don't have to use so many," said Jessica Finch. "One pencil can draw a line 25 miles long. We could all promise to use the same pencil until 5th grade." How did Jessica think Finch know so much about pencils? Maybe she wasn't such a fink after all. "How many pencils can you get from a tree?" Judy asked. "None," said Brad. "Pencils don't grow on trees." Hardy, said Judy. "I mean it. You can get a lot of pencils from one tree, for real." "One tree can make 172,000 pencils," said Jessica Finch. "I read it on my Ranger Rig magazine." Wow, one tree could make all the pencils in one school. All the pencils in Virginia. "We could plant a tree in the rainforest then," said Judy, "for the Virginia Dare School, to make up for all the pencils we use." Kids all over the world raise money to protect the rainforest. Jessica told the class, "It only costs $1 to have one tree planted in the children's rainforest in Costa Rica." "If it only costs $1, said Judy, "then we could all send money for them to plant trees, and our class can adopt them." Wow, everybody said, "Let's do it." "Class, any ideas about how to raise some money?" Mr. Todd asked. "How about a car wash?" said Lucy. "We could sell stuff," said Adam, "like cookies." "My sister put up a plan in the 5th grade and made money to help save the whales," said Jessica. "She even won a giraffe award for it." A giraffe award? For somebody who sticks their neck out of the good cause, Judy could hardly wait to 5th grade. "Maybe we could put up a magic show," said Rocky. "Or we could collect a bunch of stuff and recycle," said Frank, "and get money for it. The recycle center gives 5 cents each for pop bottles and milk juices." "Rare," said Judy. "Double cool," said Rocky. "A bottle drive sounds like a fine idea," said Mr. Todd. "We could raise money while recycling at the same time. What do you say, class? Do you think we should collect enough bottles?" "Yeah," everybody yelled. It was a settle. The Virginia Dare School 3T was going into the bottle business, starting with their very own cafeteria. The 3rd graders spent the afternoon running up milk jugs all over the school. They piled plastic bottles from the kindergarten classes and from the teachers in lunchroom. They even rescued some from the trash. Class 3T worked as hard as an army of leaf cutter ants. "That was cool how you got us out of math," whispered Frank. "This is more fun than when you put my arm in a cast," said Jessica. "We still need a ton of more bottles if you're going to save the rainforest," said Rocky. "Rocky's right," said Mr. Todd. "Let's go home and see how many bottles we can collect all over the weekend. Ask your family and neighbors. Tell your friends." Judy Moody's felt as sharp as a pencil point. They were just a few days and a few hundred bottles away from saving the rainforest. She was in a Judy Moody best mood ever. At last, she was on her way to saving the world. And the best part was she no longer had to do it all by herself. Class 3T would save the world together, like an ecosystem. She, Judy, Monarch Moody, knew just how a butterfly felt coming out of the crystallizes, light as a feather. And that is the end of chapter 9. Let's go over our questions together. Why is Judy in such a bad mood? Why was Judy in a bad mood at the beginning of the chapter? Question 2. How is Judy class going to raise money to plant trees in the children's rainforest in Costa Rica? Make sure all your answers are in complete sentences and you send me a picture of your completed work via Class Dojo or Teams. I'll see you in the next chapter. Bye bye.